Are just hours away from seeing the results starting to come in. Already a record-setting voter turnout as more locals and people across the country are getting engaged and having their voices heard.
And we are your go-to election resource. We want to make sure that you know about all the key races and the issues that are out there.
And we certainly have a busy night ahead of us with our crews covering all of the high-profile races. Brian Callahan and Joe Bartels have you covered on who will be our next governor in the Silver State. Steve Sisolak or Adam Laxalt.
But perhaps most importantly, who Nevada is going to be sending to Washington. Carla Wade and Masa Saidi, they are tracking the very heated race between Dean Heller and Jackie Rosen. But first, we want to head over to Brian Callahan. And Brian, we understand there was actually a power outage at Caesars tonight.
Yeah, in just a few hours, all the attention is going to be on that stage. But right now, it's on the power to this room. You can see some of the flickering going on above me. That is the alarm system here, warning that something is wrong. The power about 40 minutes or so ago went out to this room. It was pitch black. It's been going through different stages of power here. The TVs were working at some points. The lights are now back on. Walked up a floor. The lights are on up there, but the alarms are going off saying they are trying to investigate what's causing this alarm. So we have seen the crews here trying to diagnose this problem, getting power to the lights but losing the TVs. So a lot of confusion here. Got a few hours before the election party actually starts to try and get this sorted out. We'll keep you updated throughout the night. Reporting live, Brian Callahan, 13 Action News.
We will certainly keep an eye on that. Thank you, Brian. And right now, Nevada is playing a big role on the national stage.
At 13 Action News reporter Tom George right now is breaking down all the numbers on how we could actually tip the balance of power for the rest of the country. Right. Tom, it's going to get really interesting here.
Really interesting for sure. People across the country paying attention to what's happening right here in Nevada. Not only are we a battleground state, but in this case, we could also determine who controls the Senate. So I want to show you what we're talking about right here. So right now, Democrats control 49 seats, Republicans 51, so might seem like a slam dunk for the Democrats, right? Only 2 more seats, but herein lies the problem. A lot more Democratic seats are up right now, so that means they have to play defense. That's why we're getting so much attention on this Jackie Rosen race, because it's one of the few chances that Democrats can pick up a Republican seat. And we're also not just talking about the Jackie Rosen race. There are also some other races that the Democrats are targeting. The Kristen Sinema race in Arizona, Beto O'Rourke challenging Ted Cruz in Texas, also getting a lot of excitement there as well. But again, as I said, the Democrats playing defense in some very red states that they could also lose to Republicans. And as you can see, a difficult map for them. And I actually talked with our other senator, Democrat Catherine Cortez Masto, who admits that it's a challenge for her party.
Yeah, you know, in the United States Senate, it's a tougher map for Democrats, because I think of the 33 seats, 26 are Democrats that are up. So yeah, we have a narrower kind of margin here of win. But I will tell you this, the pickup seat is here in Nevada, in Arizona, a couple of other places. But the energy, like we feel in Nevada today, I've been in the other states, it's there as well.
So the big question, what about the House? Nationally, Democrats may be on the verge of a majority, but here in Nevada, only 2 of our seats are competitive. They're actually already held by Democrats. So if those seats stay blue, that will also have a big impact nationally. So bottom line, what happens here in Vegas won't stay here. Our votes certainly having a lot of power, and we're seeing that tonight. Tom George, 13 Action News.
All right, you're absolutely right, Tom. Thank you. And in the past, midterm elections have been known for low interest and low turnout, but this isn't just any midterm election. Turnout for this midterm election is on track to be higher than any midterm since 1914. Now, according to the University of Florida, 38 million Americans voted early. They project that will make up 1/3 of the vote. So turnout would be 114 million people. That is 48.5%. In Nevada, 500,000 people voted in person during early voting.
And certainly people right now, they are still out there heading to the polls across the valley at this hour. 13 Action News reporter Austin Carter is live at the Galleria at Sunset Mall there in Henderson. As we all know, Austin, a very busy polling location. And it also looks like right now you got some long lines behind you.
Yeah, Todd and Trisha, we got out here around 3 o'clock this afternoon, and since then we have just seen these lines growing and growing. And I want to get you a better look at this. Take a look right down here. Further down at that end, that's actually where you can poll and cast your vote. You can see that line just wraps all the way down this main entrance hallway here, then goes all the way back down the other side. That's the main entrance here, and then this line goes all the way down towards another hallway. Take a walk with me so you can just get a better idea of just how long these lines are. People really coming out here, making sure that they want to get their voices heard. Now, we've seen across the nation an incredible push to get people to the polls this midterm election. A big reason we saw major players like President Trump making stops here in Las Vegas. PolitiFact says Nevada is one of 16 states that could help flip the House, and that's something voters out here at the Galleria say empowered them to get out here. Now, we've been talking to folks on both sides of the table who say today is really about getting out there, getting their voices heard, and making change not just in the state but across the country.
If I don't come out and vote, I can't complain about the results. That's how I feel.
I want to vote and help get some stuff implemented so when my sons and my daughters become of age, that it make it a little bit easier. It's not going to be all perfect, but the change starts, small.
And hopefully you have not waited until now to vote, but definitely try to get out there as soon as you can. You're taking a look at some of the busiest polling locations. According to Clark County, of course, the Galleria at Sunset here is one of them. Downtown Summerlin over on Sahara and the 215. Simmons Elementary near Tropical and Aliante. And May Elementary at Torrey Pines and Ann. Now head over to our website, ktnv.com/democracy2018. We have all of your election info up on our website. But for now, reporting live in Henderson, Austin Carter, 13 Action News.